Hello friends. Today we are going to discuss a very interesting topic of 5 golden rules to become a successful trader. Why this topic is so important and so critical to understand? Because usually people don't talk about or teach these rules. Why these rules are so critical? Because if you take a stock market in total, 95 to 97% people lose their money in a stock market, and only 3 to 5% people make money or profit out of the stock market. So who these 3 to 5% people are, who these winners are? So they are nothing but operators in the market, and these operators, whatever the money they are making or gaining, is coming from the pocket of the losers of that 95 to 97%. So that is why to become a winner in the market, we need to understand the psychology of operators, and we need to follow these golden rules to become or to be in the 3% category of winners. So let's start our discussion. Okay, we will see, we will discuss one by one these 5 golden rules. So our first golden rule is always invest only 4 to 5% of your portfolio size in a single stock. What it means is, suppose if your portfolio size is of rupees 100, so you have to invest only 4 to 5 rupees in a single stock. So at any particular time, your stock number of stock in your portfolio should be 20 or 25, from 20 to 25. So why this rule is very important? There are 2 reasons. So the first reason is, now when you are having 20 numbers to 25 numbers of stock in your portfolio is a diversified portfolio. And when you are having this diversified portfolio, you are mitigating the risk of sector rotation. So the second point comes is sector rotation. So let's understand this with an example. Like let's take a stock market, a full universe. Okay, so it is a complete universe of big size, and the operators who are the winner, that is 3% of the people, they are small players who don't have enough money to take all the stock market at the same time. So what they do, rather than investing their money or rather than trading in all the sectors to make it move, they rather take 2 or 3 number of sector, make the movement in that sector, book their profit, and then again come to again take the other sector which they are left previously. So this is how you will always see stock market is a cyclic in nature. One sector will perform good, other sector will remain as it is. And once that sector, in that sector, operators will make the profit, they will come back to this sector and make it move further. So this is how the sector rotation work. So when we follow this fundamental rule of 4 to 5% of investment in a single stock, we are ultimately diversifying our portfolio and mitigating the risk to a large extent. So very important. Now let's understand the second rule, second golden rule. So second golden rule says that always identify and try to invest in the fundamentally strong stocks. So what it means is, I'm not going to generalize this. I will tell you some tips how to find out or identify these fundamental stocks. So if you take whole stock market, so there are like in total 7,400 approx number of stocks listed in the NSE and BSE. So you no need to go in stock market and invest and choose or pick any stock and start investing and trading in that particular stock. No, this is not how you start your trading journey. So you need to pick some fundamental stocks of like 40 or 100 or 150, whatever the number it is. You have to identify those set of or group of companies, and you have to build your strategies around those group of companies. then only you will be going to make consistent money or consistent gain in the stock market. So let me tell you, let me teach you some of the process through which you can find these great you can identify these great fundamental company. So you can check with, you can identify company whose ROC, return on capital employed, is more than 20%. So when you put this formula of identifying the company of ROC is more than 20%, ultimately that number of stock will be filtered and you will be getting the great company compared to the non-fundamental company. So that is one of the criteria. Other criteria will be, you have to always see that whether the company is in the market for last 10-15 years or not. So if the company is in the market for 10-15 years, that means they know their business and they know how to grow consistently. That is one of the criteria you can check. Now, few criteria can be, the company should have the brand value attached with it. So this is how you can identify some of the great company and build your strategy to make consistent gain. So this was the second golden rule you have to follow. Now, coming back to third golden rule. So what third golden rule says that you never ever invest or trade with the help of margins. So when I say margins, this is basically for the intraday traders or the F&O based traders. When you trade on margins, it is something related to your psychology. So whenever your broker is giving you margins to trade, you are unwillingly taking more risk, try to gain or make quick money in the market. So whenever you will get lucky for 7 times out of 10 times, but if a single trade can make you lose all your money. So that is not a good way to start your trading journey or to trade or invest in the stock market, because one of the research reports says that when you are not making consistent money in the stock market, usually in 2-3 years, the trader or investor become inactive. Inactive means they will stop trading or investing in the stock market. And it is very basic because when you are not making consistent money, you are blaming the market rather than blaming your strategy and not following these rules of the fundamentals of the stock market. So you no need to invest on basis of the margins. You have to invest with your own money. So that is very, very important when you are trading or investing in the stock market. Now the next rules, that is the fourth rule, says that never ever invest or trade on basis of the noises in the market. So let's understand what these noises are. So noises are basically the tips or the recommendation given in the market by different sources like news, newspaper, television, or some telegram, social media site, Facebook, and many other. So you never ever try to take any trade or invest your money on basis of your tips, because these all are the sponsored tips in the market from the operator. You have to be very careful whenever you are taking any tips and recommendation from anybody. So this will be my humble request. So not to take any tips and recommendation, build your own strategy or learn from the expert and try to build your strategy among the group of identified company only, and try to trade consistently on basis of whatever the strategy you have in place throughout your trading life cycle. So this is very, very critical, and this is the most critical reason why 95 to 97 people lose their money, because they always try to seek these tips and recommendation from the market. So please avoid that. Now the next one, the fifth golden rule to become the successful trader is stop using stop losses in your trade or investment. Okay, so what this stop loss is? let's understand. So when I told you, or when I mentioned that only 3 to 5% people are making money or profit out of the stock market, so those people are making money and taking the money of the losers in their pocket. So how they are making these money, or why this number is so small, that is 3 to 5%? Because they know the rules of the market. They work in huge volume. So whenever they have the capability to make the market move. So you need to be very careful, and you need to understand the psychology of operator, that whatever stop loss you will put, that is going to hit. I will share few of the great companies on the basis of criteria which I have earlier mentioned, like ROC, or the brand on the basis of brand value, or whether it is a market leader in its sector or not, or whether it has been in the market from last 15-20 years or not. So I will share a list of company in the description box. You can check those lists also. You can start building your strategy around those list of company and start with trading and investment journey of yours. So those are these are the 5 basic golden rules which people don't usually talk about, and people usually neglect these rules while starting their trading journey or investing journey in the stock market. So I hope you have liked this video, and I will bring such type of topic also along with the usual stocks analysis in our channel. So thank you again, and I will see you in next video.